Over 90% of all sales and marketing professionals plan on using webinars in the near future to bolster their lead generation and prospecting efforts. Hi, my name is Lynn Hinderrocker. I'm with Rally Point, and I'm here to help you take a look, just a little peek, at the very interesting statistic, especially if you're a professional services firm ready to actually grow and utilize outreach tactics. First of all, as we take a look at the webinar coming right up from Rally Point, Patrick Cahill, he's the announcer for the webinar, describes to us how important it is to be considered a thought leader in your industry. Of course, a thought leader is basically the expert in the industry. It's the first person ultimately that prospects call. They trust them. And of course, the word trust is critical towards your involvement in webinars. It's the whole reason why you get involved with them, and the reason why you put the effort into cultivating content, developing content, pulling ideas, research, helpful information for your customers and your prospects, pulling them all together, and then showcasing them in a webinar produced by Rally Point. Now, as you get into the webinar, you'll find a couple of interesting statistics that are brought to you by Rally Point. Very helpful to help you pull your entire management team together so everybody understands what the purpose of this tactic really is. I mean, the numbers about email distribution and conversion and how to get an audience and how to convert the audience into a real live customer is fascinating. Even the break-even numbers, a return on investment insofar as your webinar investments, it's a fabulous, very interesting narrative, and Patrick Cahill does a very professional job running us through that. By the way, a lot of people seem to be confused about how these webinars are actually produced. Of course, there are a number of ways, since there are a number of providers in the industry. Rally Point really talks a little bit about that, how to organize your content, how to mine your organization, get into it, and realize how much expertise and content you really have available to you. Also, the Rally Point technology enables people apparently to call in or actually message in to the announcer while that person is going through the content about your company and the background and various material, and actually ask questions on the fly that allow the announcer to customize his webinar material and introduction. It's a fantastic way to customize your content and really make it dig in and have a lot of impact, a lot of traction, and build a lot of trust. Anyway, the Rally Point webinar really overall does a pretty good job of explaining why in this day and age word of mouth isn't enough, referrals aren't enough. These days you need trust and traction. That comes from webinars. Rally Point will let you know how to get it done. Thanks for watching.